Chris, you obviously had a nice stretch there over the last two games. What do you think kind of went into that, and how do you sustain that going forward?
Just my teammates and my coach, giving me the confidence to play like I did, and I don't see that wavering. So hopefully the streak can continue.
Nick, at least like in his public comments, it seems like he's been pretty blunt in his, appraisal of things. How do you guys as players, how have you guys kind of reacted to that?
To his praise?
Or do like his just kind of bluntness? Like when things aren't going well, I mean, it seems like he'll just like flat out just say.
You want someone that's honest with you. Coach has been honest since day one. So, you as a player, you want that. You want somebody to tell you the truth.
Was it jarring at all at first, or?
Not necessarily. I've grown up with coaches similar to him, so nothing new to me.
Do you feel like the team's energy levels at a different height right now? Now that Pac-12, you're a week into Pac-12 playing, have the UC rivalry coming up?
Probably. Maybe a little bit. Guys are kind of hyped, for the conference. Freshmen like, Jaime and Jake, it's their first, trip going to conference, and conference is a different season than the games before. So there's some energy going, and we know this is basically a new season. So we're trying to pick it up, keep the energy up, keep the spirits up, so we can turn it around.
Is there any extra buzz around the USC game? Maybe not on the court, like X's and O's, but like in the locker room, guys talking.
No, it's another game. We're going in to win, just like every other game.
He was just talking about the difference kind of between effort and kind of winning effort. As the season has kind of progressed, have you gained any kind of insight into what that means?
Yeah, every day he tells us, there's a difference between just playing and playing to win. Mm-hmm. Like you said, effort and winning effort. I think the guys, including myself, are, now learning what the difference is.
What are some of those things?
Just being on the floor, first thing on the floor, getting loose balls. Things that don't show up in the stat sheet, that's what wins games. And we're beginning to understand that. And we showed it in Washington, and we've got to play like that for the rest of the season.
And I think it's one of those things too, right? That is, once you guys kind of start understanding that, even as players, you kind of start maybe holding each other accountable.
Yeah. Coach has been harping on that. He can't be the only voice, in practice, in the game, on the bench, or whatever it is. We've got to, tell each other, if we're doing something wrong, we got to point it out to each other. Like you said, holding each other accountable. We got to do a lot more of that.
Has there been a player that has really stepped up in that regard?
I'd say in previous practices, David Singleton. Guys that haven't played much have really been preparing us to win the games. Someone like David Singleton, we know he does three things well: plays defense, takes care of the ball, and he shoots. He, hasn't found his groove yet, but in practice, he's always the one going hard. He's letting guys know if they're messing up, letting guys know what they need to do. But I mean, everybody's holding each other accountable now, but I'd say he's leading the charge.
What about you? Do you feel that you're leading a charge in a way? I mean, you had a big game against Washington, and you had good offensive games. What are you doing in these games to kind of have that leadership role?
Well, I've got to pick up my effort on defense. Offense doesn't win games. So, as you can see, I had good games recently, but we didn't win the last game. So obviously there was something I could have done more. I'm not as big of a vocal guy. I love talking to my teammates. My teammates love me. I love them. But I just try to play, set the example on the court. And I've got to pick up my effort on defense so I can set the example on that side.
USC's got a pretty good front line that you guys are going to contend with. What have you seen out of those guys that's kind of strength of your team?
Front line?
For USC, yeah.
Like
Kosovic and the other guy, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but the freshman. Yeah.
What's the question again?
Just what makes those guys so formidable, basically?
Formidable. I've got no idea. We haven't played them. So
okay.
We've got two big guys in Kody Brown and Jalen Hill. I think are going to be their best matchup so far this season. So we'll see how they handle our big guys.
You're going to have to help with those guys, so.
We'll see as the game goes. I think our guys can hold their own. I definitely do believe in our guys. But we'll see as the game goes on. So.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.